I definitely need some proper goddamn food here, so I think it is time that we cull some of the local populace for food, because I am absolutely starving. You know what? 2 stacks of chicken should be plenty for the time being. Actually, you know, get enough to get 3, I reckon, because we've kind of started that stack, so why not? We'll do all 3. But welcome back to this wonderful game. It was again going to be a bit of a weird intro, but welcome back. Obviously was hungry, so thought I'd get some chicken. And you know, we probably should cull some pigs as well while I'm at it, to be honest. Kind of do 2 birds with 1 stone. I gotta stop saying that, I say that so much, you know. But yeah, I need to get a lot of food, to be completely honest. I kind of have run low on food, and mainly because the pumpkin pie ain't gonna cut it anymore, so I kind of want a nice selection of food to pick from that's all pre-cooked. And why not, while we're at it, we'll kill some good old cows as well, because why not? We like a good selection of different types of food. And mainly because I think I need to cull these bastards down a fair bit as well. They've got like no space whatsoever. Oh gosh, these poor cows that have made it into this one. You poor bastards. There we go. Get you out of there. We don't need you hanging around here. Oh, just killed a piggy as well. Sorry, piggy. Alright, cool. Well, at least these guys will have, at least the cows will have a bit more space now. The sheep, I'll leave the sheep. But having said that, I should at least repopulate the cows in some capacity. So I just like absolutely destroyed their population. Poor dudes. Alright, there we go. That should be at least, I'd say 32 odd new cows on the way. We'll do the same for the pigs as well. We'll just like feed them, rejuvenate the population a little bit after I slaughtered you poor bastards. Oh, some poor pig just died there, my god. I don't know what happened there. Alright, there we go. Same deal with the pigs. Should be plenty done for them now. Should get a whole new range of pigs on the way in. So, welcome back to this game, this wonderful game, as always. I have kind of honestly just thinking I might repeat what I did last episode, to be completely honest. I might just continue to work on this stuff, and as well as we'll go and get some more wither skulls. We do have some more glass in here, which is nice, but I think I need to cook a lot of this food, so we'll cook all this. We'll leave that be. I will hold the pumpkin with me. I'll put the rest of the food in here. I don't really know which chest I usually put my feathers in, but I might leave it in here because I might be able to use it to make arrows, so it should be right. Okay, what I do want to do, and what I desperately want to get... Why is there a random piece of gravel there? Must have been an enderman, to be completely honest. Alright, I want to go downstairs, and I want to see if I can get a... Yeah, no, so he's completely remained determined to have his aqua affinity, which is okay. What I do want to do instead is, and we will... Got to sell these pumpkins first. Hang on, man. Do you want to take these pumpkins for me? Thank you. I appreciate it. Give me a whole bunch of XP out of it. What I want to see is if any of these guys... If I place these here, and I'll place... Sorry, guys. Get out of my way. Thank you. I'll see which one of them becomes... 2 of them will become lecterns, but what I want to see is if I can get... Oh, Feather Falling 4 is good. I want to get looting 3 and then respiration as well. So I want to see what we can get from these guys. Oh, there we go. Respiration 3. I think it's respiration 3. I'm going to have a look. Okay, it is respiration 3. So I want to get that, which is fantastic, which means we'll destroy that because I don't need you anymore. And the other dude, my friend, I need looting 3 from you, which is looting 3 apparently. So we'll see if we can... Oh, there we go. Looting 3. Perfect. Just what I needed. Thank you, my man. I appreciate it. I'll leave you guys be. Get out of here because we don't need to be in here for any more time. And I will make those adjustments, which is fantastic. We'll put this stuff on my equipment now. And yeah, so we'll do looting 3 on my sword, which is great. The other one, respiration 3 on my helmet. So apparently it's 60 seconds this, so it's not actually like permanently amazing, but it is still a significant upgrade. They're like, it's like 60 seconds down here without you drowning, which is awesome. So we can actually like do stuff now, not drown, you know. We can dig and mine and build and all that, which is just awesome. Now the other thing I wanted to do is get down here very quickly, and what I wanted to do was I wanted to dig out these pieces very quickly and sort of place down the glass on this level, which unfortunately is going to create a bit of a like rushing sort of sound, but at the same time it is what it is. Kind of can't prevent it otherwise, but we'll see how we go. We'll fill this all up, and this should be good because this will sort of start to build the wall for us sort of nicely. Once we get the wall done, it'll be, like I said, awesome. But this will be this half. Oops, didn't want that there. This will be this half done, which is going to be sweet. I think it's going to be lighting though that I'm going to have to get sorted under here, which is going to be rather difficult. And we'll do this side as well. We'll sort of like create a little bit more space here because I need it. And I think we're going to need it for this wall as well. I guess the only thing thinking about it, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with like these corner bits to make them look nice. Like whether I just leave it as sort of dirt and sand behind it or I dig a little bit of it out. But we're not quite sure, to be honest. What I might do is I might just block this off so I can at least run a bit further without issue. But we'll dig this out, which is going to be great. I actually just realised I should probably just dig out this whole sort of block here, to be completely honest. Like I should just dig this through and clear it all out one way or another, so at least it's out of the way. There we go. We'll just get rid of all of this dirt, so at least we've got a corner sort of done and ready to go in some capacity. Need to place a torch though because it is dark as hell. But I love how quick I can dig all this dirt out under the water. Like this is just absolutely fantastic. Makes such a huge difference. I can just like knock all of this out like crazy fast. So I reckon we'll do the rest under here really quick, under the water. Oh, sorry, like not in the water, but you know what I mean. Sort of above like this, which is awesome. And then what we will do is I will dig out these blocks here, so at least I kind of know where I want to have the line be, sort of like this. And then I'll sort of place this dirt here to sort of push this water back a little bit. So at least we've sort of got some distinction between where the water starts and ends and all that. I suppose I'm probably actually just going to have to, unfortunately, just place a lot of blocks to push it all back. But there we go. At least the like water's actually pushed back now to sort of waterfall bit. So at least we've got no water in here to be of an annoyance. And we've sort of got one corner all sort of nicely dug up, which is fantastic. Gives us a bit of space to play around and do some stuff. I realise I should actually push this back to here. And this is going to be annoying here, unfortunately. It's going to be, once I push it back like that, and then it should be alright. Ah, here we go. This is why, because I think this section was still counting as a water source, unfortunately. But if I get rid of that, we should be good. I think it might be the whole way down, unfortunately. So I might have to do double layout. Alright, that is that done. Kind of, I should also sort of push this back a little bit as well. See how we go. Like push back this corner, which I just realised is unfortunately going to be a bit problematic because I think on one level I need to deal with all of this. Or at least like I need to build a proper sand. Or yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I need to put like glass above it so at least it's sort of secure. But I'm not going to have enough sand to do it to fully clear this all out. So maybe unless I start digging like this, and then we'll be good. But I don't know how we're going to go with not having enough glass to do it. So that's right, we'll start it and then we'll actually... You know what I should do? What I probably could do actually... Oh no, but water's going to be above here anyway. That's right. I was going to like place blocks to block the water, but what I will do is I'll actually just dig this all out and place the blocks above regardless. And I need to be careful where I dig the blocks up as well. Just so I know it's like up to this glass and then that's it. Which I think is to about here. Because I'm also at risk of digging into like my little room with all of my villagers in there, so I don't want to dig too far and then flood that room by accident. But hey, at least we get a lot of sand out of this, which is great. It's exactly what I need. I actually should grab my sponges, to be honest, and I'll bring the sponges out and sort of remove all the water from this section because I'm going to need it very desperately. Because otherwise it's going to be such a hassle to get rid of all this water. But we'll get all these blocks and then get all the ones up here as well. What I do want to do is place these sort of cult blocks over here instead as a sort of replacement for destroying them over here. What I will do, because I'm too lazy, I'm just going to dig into here real quick. I'm too lazy to run around. All that food will be cooked as well, which is awesome. I can start putting this sand in to cook, which means, on a more positive note, I can get rid of these goddamn pumpkins out of my inventory. Alright, actually, while that cooks, what I do need to do, and what I need to go and get an absolute lot of, is actually sand. I know I'm going to be able to get a lot of sand from in and around here, which probably isn't still actually a bad idea, just to clear this out now, get as much as we can, and then rather than going somewhere else to get it when I can get it here, and while it's still somewhat easy to get. Because no point, running around to get sand when I've got sand here that I'm going to dig up anyway and use. I think particularly when there is still an astronomical amount of sand around here available for me to get, so I should definitely take advantage of it. I'm kind of ironically going to dig the Great Wall of Sand, or undig it out at this rate that I'm going. I'm smashing through all this, which is still probably a good thing that I get rid of this at some point anyway, because I am going to have to remove all this sand in some capacity at some point. I guess better now than later, I suppose. Okie dokes, got about 8 stacks of sand now, which is fantastic. I am +1 by the looks of it. That's alright, I'll chuck that there and I'll keep that there. What I want to do is I'm going to go to the nether and kind of just burn all of these blocks that we've got of sand in the nether, because I can, I guess, which is going to be good. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to place all the glass on this wall, but then I realised I was actually going to place it over here. That's why I burnt all this glass very quickly. I've just totally forgotten. 2-second memory. Start one thing and then forget, or move on to the next thing because I've already forgotten. Alright, there we go. That is that done. And, this will all dissipate. Awesome. Fantastic. Great. This is exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Just what we need. Alright, I'll fill this in quick. So at least this is all sort of nicely blocked up. Was it actually... No, it was this block. Okay. I was going to say, was it that block over, but I wasn't sure. I forget that I dug it all out in line with this. I'll place all this glass here. I kind of don't know if I want to do the glass just like 5 blocks down, or whether I want the glass to go sort of all the way down to bedrock, but I don't know, because that's just going to be such an effort. But then it means I'm kind of going to have one less block on this. Like, that's just going to be a solid block anyway, but 1, 2... Yeah, because that's 9 blocks, I just realised. So, and even on this side, 9. So it's actually, I really actually should have pushed the glass back one more level on top of that. So we're actually going to have 9 blocks around, which is still fine. I can always, I guess, expand it out 1 block later anyway. Like, it's, if I'm going to dig it all out, it's easier to fix out later. Alright, well, we'll just fill this out real quick here with glass. We'll sort of do this, so at least we're kind of on the way there. Cool, that is that done. Like I said, we'll just keep at it. The struggle is always going to be just getting a lot of glass, but, slowly but surely. Okie dokes, so just like last time, I'm just going to shove all of this sand into here, let this all cook, so we can do both. That's the other enchant I wanted to get, was fire protection. But yeah, we'll let that cook away while I come and harass the local populace here for their skulls, hoping that we can get a much better chance of getting it now with looting 3, but we'll see how we go. Says you get rid of these goddamn blazers. To be honest, I'm not going to bother yapping too much, because I kind of just want to, I will make comments when I actually get the skulls and not bother commentating until I do. So I'll see you guys when I get a skull, whenever that happens. Damn, on a side note, I gotta say, this is gonna be quite the goddamn undertaking. I've just I somehow managed to survive building all the way over here. Oh my god, look how many have spawned. Go over and kill them in a second, but yeah, I kind of want to show you guys what I'm doing. But I've managed to build all the way out here, and I'm just gonna build this sort of outline of this platform, but we are slowly gonna fill this out. I'm gonna dig this all out at some point, but what I want to do is I want to obviously fill this out as much as possible at some point, but yeah, we're gonna have a goddamn, look, these guys don't attack me. I'm gonna fill this all out and be a goddamn mega platform, so it's gonna be huge and massive, and we'll get there eventually, but it's just gonna take such a lot of time and a lot of digging, but we're gonna get so much out of it. It's gonna give us a ton of space for these guys to spawn in, and hopefully a bit of space as well to create a bit of a farm in here, because I actually low-key want to make a farm for the pigs, or the zombie pigmen, to get a ton of gold out of them as well, because that'll be super useful to do at some point. So want to do that, we got to do that, but I just need a lot of space to do it, and I don't know if this is the right biome to do it, but I reckon we'll give it a crack in here once this is all sort of dug out nicely. Well, the good thing is we'll get all our glass as well while we're here. May as well grab it so we've got it, and that it's ready to go once we're back home. Skull, please. Yes, got a skull, finally. My god. Thank god, that took forever. But glad that we finally got one. After forever and a day. Just need, 5 more? 4 more? 5 more? Well, I guess 2 more for one, but then, 5 more in total. So please. But seriously, not at the rate that I'm going. I'm going to be for like 3 bloody hours trying to get like skeleton skulls out of it. Same goes with one of you 3. If you would kindly... Oh, yes, you did. Okay, awesome. Fantastic. You very kindly did give me a skull, which is nice. So that is much appreciated. The rest of you bastards, though, can kindly get off my property. I was about to go all Cartman on you for a second, but my Cartman impression from South Park ain't that great, so I won't embarrass myself. Thought I might dig out a bit of a staircase here, to be honest, just to, like, you know, give us a little bit more space. Make it easy for me to run up here and check if there's any sort of skeletons up here roaming around. Make my own life a little bit easier. Okay, there is a whole bloody group of you. I swear to God, this is the most of you I've ever seen in my life. And one of you's better have a bloody skull on you. I really hope, because I just want to leave. And if you can give me a skull... Yes, you did. Awesome, fantastic. We can now leave. Thank God. I've been here for so long, man. I just wanted like 1 skull. And that's all I wanted. Can you come over here? Yeah, thank you. Come over here where it's safer. Whoa. Chillax. Jesus Christ. Getting assaulted on like all ends. Alright, that is great. I'm glad that we got the 3rd skull. Okay. I kind of like overjudged how long it would take to get those 3. I was kind of hoping that we're going to get them a lot faster. But by the looks of it, it's not as fast as I thought. Which is a shame, but I kind of don't want to stick around here much longer. Come over here, guys. Can you stop climbing like up on this? I built that whole platform for you to be over here nicely, and you guys are like running on top of this unnecessarily. Alright, it is time that we get back to base. I'm so sick of being in the nether. I've been in here for so long. I just sat there and I cleared out like all of that roof space. Should have shown you guys. Oh well, that's right. Spent so long at the chest just dumping everything off, so that's right. I'll see you guys shortly when we get back to base, and we'll make some more glass upgrades and kill another wither, and then we'll, I think, repeat that next episode, and then we should be right. Oh, sorry, I mean, we'll repeat that one more time for one more beacon with the skulls, and then I think we will be good, because then I can just focus on building the glass next episode, like, completely, once we've got all 4 beacons. I really should see as well if I can automate this lava farm in some capacity as well. But then on a side note, I don't know how I would actually convert, like how I would pull the lava out of these into actual, like, with the buckets, so that's the only downside that I'm not quite sure of how we would do, but I'm sure I can figure something out. Alright, on a more positive note, let's fill out this a little bit more with a little bit more glass while we're at it. We'll do a little bit more, sort of nicely fill out this layer here, and then at least this section will be done for the walls bit. Alright, I don't know what I was yapping there, just got walked in on, unfortunately, once again, which is always nice and fun, because it totally disrupts what I was thinking, so, which is a pity. So, apologies, I don't know what I was yapping about there, whatever bizarre point I was going to make. But the good thing is, at least I think it was about finishing this part of the wall off, and then what I'll do, cool, that's done. I think what I'll do is I'll start filling this out over here, like I'll just start regenerate my oxygen. But yeah, I'll just sort of keep working my way around and sort of place all my glass here. I think, like I said, this is going to be so good once this is all done. I'm going to be so happy. It's going to make my life so easy. Except I realised, like, getting in here, though, is going to be a struggle. Like, getting under and sort of digging stuff up is going to be nice and fun. I'll have to actually dig I'll have to make like a doorway here for me to get in from inside the base. But what I might do is I might just like keep building this in sections like this, like so. So we'll get there eventually. Cool, here we go. Slowly but surely. It's coming along really well. It's taken forever, but like I said, slowly but surely. I actually wonder whether I should start like in each sort of corner section when I begin to sort of get rid of all the blocks and water, start in each corner and clear it all out, and then do the middle sections. I don't know, we'll see how we go. Whatever weird way I decide to do it will sort of present itself eventually. But I do hope that I have enough just to sort of fill this section out. I hope to God that I do, but you never know, I might just not have enough. Unfortunately. Nah, definitely not. Unfortunately, that's going to suck. That's right, I'll fill it out. I'll make it as even as I can for what I've got. There we go. That's alright. So close, but no cigar. I think we'll just repeat the same process next episode. We'll get some more sand and then sort of keep filling our way around. But we're actually done pretty well, though. Like to fill this whole section out all the way around, and I guess just this section now over here, and that other side will do. But yeah, the base looks great. It looks cool. It's It looks a bit weird, to be honest. Like, it kind of didn't have the sort of look I was expecting, but it's done kind of reasonably well for what it is. I mean, I think it will look better once like I said, get rid of all of the water in it, because it just looks like one big sort of glass water tank or aquarium. But yeah, it should ideally kind of look like this over here. Once it's all done, we'll be able to see inside, and that'll all go down to bedrock, which will be awesome. I think that's another thing to do this next episode, is sort of build the glass encasing around the villages in here, and then we'll be good. But what I might do very quickly is I might just... Oh, that's... Bugger, I just realised that's got water here. I kind of misjudged where the hole was, or like where the area to get in was. Turns out it was more on this side by the looks of it. Oh, let's get across. But yeah, this is great. Happy so far. So, slowly but surely. But yeah, I think I might end this episode off here. So I guess, thank you guys for watching so far. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I will, I guess, be sure to see you guys in the next one. So, which honestly will be very similar to this episode, to be honest. So we're kind of going to have 3 episodes back to back that are going to be virtually identical, but that's all right. It's got to be done. So I think after that, what we'll do is we'll then start digging down to bedrock, which might be a couple of live streams, to be honest, but we'll see how we go. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. So adios.